There's been a really good rally in stocks this year, but we thought we'd ask whether the situation will continue and whether global corporates are really in the good shape they seem to be in. It's our opinion that global corporates are in pretty good shape, but what we've got in the background is this crisis in Europe. And the crisis, despite the efforts of the ECB and Mario Draghi, who's done a great job since coming in, the crisis isn't over. And what we've seen across Europe recently is a debt default, the reconstruction of the debt, people coming on board with that, but not everybody, not so quickly, and underlying that, serious unemployment issues right across Europe, but particularly in the Spanish region and in the Greek region. Now, certainly with youth unemployed at the levels it's at in Spain, which is 37% of all male residents in Spain are unemployed, that can lead to social unrest. So there is possibly problems around the corner, which doesn't help the Eurozone crisis. The other problem we've got globally is the growth engine, China, is likely to have a slowdown this year. And the Chinese have long been known as having a low cost base, and they've manufactured everything. This isn't happening anymore. Their cost base has risen, so they're no longer that cheap place to get things made. The Chinese need to improve their productivity and increase their domestic demand to contribute. So therefore, it's likely there'll be cost-cutting measures in China, and their export markets, people exporting to them, will probably have to see a decrease in costs. So therefore, we're not positive on those big exporting markets, Australia and Russia, for example, but more positive on those with domestic demand positives, such as Brazil and Mexico. And we're also keeping some protection in place in case this crisis worsens.